You know what? Folks was not playing when they said that life is too short. Pop Smoke, King Von, Nipsey Hussle, Mo Tree. My question to you is, do Black Lives matter to black people? Is living that life really worth it? Because right now it's like this. You imagine all of these people are dying. They're not dying by police brutality. They're dying by other black people. So my thing about it is right now, where is Black Lives Matter? Where is all the protests? Where is all the outrage? Where is the men and women that's saying we need to stop the violence? We need to stop the nonsense. But instead, all we get is R.I.P shirts. We get people smoking trees. We get people partying. We get people pouring out liquor. We get all of these things that don't mean shit at the end of the day. Where the pro-blacks at? What are people that's standing in the gap and saying, you know what, man, we need to stop this violence? Everything that I'm seeing, nothing promotes just chilling the fuck out and saying, you know what, man, maybe we need to stop advocating for something that we gonna die behind. A lot of people was outraged when they heard these gangster rappers dying. There was outrage to the point where it only lasted to a certain degree. Because nothing made someone say, you know what, because I seen this person die, or I heard this person died, it changed my life for the better. It made me want to live my life better. It made me not want to join a gang. It made me not want to sell drugs. It made me not want to be in the fast life. But it's just like, the more people die, the more we hit the throttle in regards to saying we going harder now. They didn't fucking stop making guns when they made yours. I have a lot of brothers and sisters who believe that, you know what, man, you know what, I'm going to live my best life. And living your best life, it be under the worst conditions. A lot of these people who dying, man, they don't have life insurance. They ain't leaving their kids nothing. You know, their homies, they gonna move forward. Their girlfriends gonna move forward. Their husbands, their boyfriends, they gonna move forward. Everybody is gonna keep on going on with their life, and you gonna be that spectacle that oh, you was that star. You mattered to us then. And slowly but surely, those celebrations are going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And my thing about it is, at what point in time do you look back and say, you know what? Nah, that person didn't deserve to die. But they should have knew better. They should have knew better. What do you need? This is what pisses me off, man, about us as black people. It's like, what do we need in order to tell us this ain't the way? What push do we need? What kick in the ass? What tough love do we need to say that this is not the way? Does it take someone doing a drive-by trying to prove something? All of these people that we're saying that are going before their time, you got to look at it. Well, shit. You could have been the innocent bystander that got hit. And does it really change your mind, your energy about, you know what I'm saying, how we promote our communities? Somebody said we promote the worst in our communities. We promote the worst in our communities. That's something that, you know what I'm saying, you need to look at and you need to think. I want you to think about that. I'm going to say it one more time. We promote the worst in our communities. Some people said that these men were excellent people. These rappers, these gangster rappers, they were magnificent. They were like, oh my God, they were stars. They had that star quality, right? And it's like, dude, do you understand that when you're living in a community that everybody wants that star quality, everybody wants that star power, everybody wants to be the man and the woman? It's like, dude, people are dying senseless deaths that don't equate to shit. And we're so numb and used to it. Somebody died. Oh, okay. What time we going to the party? Somebody got shot. Oh shit, man. Yeah, okay. Let's pour out a little liquor. Like, Are black lives, do they mean more and value more than an R.I.P. shirt? Than the next song someone makes about us, or the next tribute someone gives us, or the next blunt we smoke, or the next party we go to? Dog, don't our lives mean more than that? On some real shit, don't our lives mean more than that? Is that what our kids should look forward to? When I die, you're going to put my name on a shirt, you're going to pour out a little liquor, you're going to turn up. Is that what your lives equate to? Is that what your legacy is going to be? Some of these rappers was not as well off as Nipsey Hussle. So when they died, bro, that's it. Some of them was the alpha and omega in regards to providing for their fucking families. And now that they gone, they got to find another come up. They got to find another fucking strategy, because you know making it out the hood shit is either you rapping or you playing some type of ball. We got people who are from the projects, which is so funny to me. From the projects, and know what it's like to motherfucking not have food, not have lights on, dealing with gang violence, dealing with crime, dealing with abuse, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, starvation, you know, not having a place to stay. All of these things you're dealing with. And then when you get to a certain level where I can actually move from these urban communities, there is no push to try to help people in urban communities. So it's a lot of people who sit back and say, you know what, you know, you got these gangster rappers and they're dying and they're promoting this lifestyle. And it's like, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. My thing about it is, though, at what point in time do you say, bro, I ain't trying to go down that road. I ain't trying to walk around and I ain't trying to be strapped all the time. I ain't trying to worry about joining this gang or this person being mad because I'm wearing this color or having to deal with this nonsense. Like, at what point in time do black people say enough is a goddamn enough? I'm not going to do this shit anymore. I'm going to break this generational curse. I'm going to be a protector. I'm going to be a role model. I'm going to be a provider. But I'm going to live my fucking best life, not in the worst conditions. That's what black people do all the fucking time. It's like they put themselves in the worst conditions and act like they living their best life. I'm going to go hang around a bunch of niggas with guns. And I'm going to motherfucking go to a party. Everybody going to be high. We going to be drinking. Huh? And I'm going to put myself around everybody that got the fucking worst attitudes about life ever. And I'm going to expect to have a great night. I'm going to expect to have a safe night. Knowing damn well when as soon as somebody see you with that gold chain or them goddamn big rims, or they hear the system, or they see you wearing such and such and doing such and such, you know you're going to have a problem. Living our best life under the worst conditions. I want to ask you something in reference to these men and what their music actually promoted. Somebody said, man, listen, again, you know what I'm saying? Well, they was living that life. What do you expect? I want to ask Black America right now, what do you expect? White America is not screaming, oh my God. They're not. And Black America don't care enough to change any direction. Do you notice that you don't hear any of these people that was speaking out for George Floyd, that was speaking out for Jacob Blake, Sandra Bland? You notice they're nowhere around. And then you got these other celebrities like T.I. and Boosie and Lil Web, all of these, oh yeah, you know, I knew Motree, you know what I'm saying? You know, he was my man. What are we advocating for? What are we pushing our next generation to do? What are they learning from us? When somebody died, you continue the same fucking actions. Fast cars ain't gonna get you away from no bullet. Bulletproof vests ain't gonna get you away from no bullet. Hanging with a bunch of knuckleheads ain't gonna get you away from no bullet. Turning up every night, flashing money, showing guns, smoking trees, advocating sex ain't gonna get you away from no bullet. All of these things ain't gonna get you away from no bullet. It's like when you go out and you living your best life, it's like you're dating like you're dating a bullseye. You're walking around and you're just a moving target. Don't you want to live a life where you get old and you see your kids grow up? You know, your grandkids, you're able to walk down the street and not have to worry about bullshit. And it's like, I'm telling you, man, it's like sometimes I sit down and I listen to music and I listen, you know, so I see all of these, especially in this generation with the Kevin Gates and all that other stuff, right? And I listen to people and they like, you know what I'm saying? They really into it. They really vibing with it. It's just like, this is why you can't have a decent conversation with people. Because everything needs to be smoke and glint. Like, you need to be flashy. You need to be loud. You need to be disrespectful. You need to be a savage to have a good conversation, to have a decent conversation, to say, you know what, I'm about to pull up in my Land Rover. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no 9 to 5 because, you know, that's for lames. It's like the things that we advocate for be so goddamn crazy and retarded. You know what I'm saying? The things that we promote and get excited about. It's like, what are we getting excited about? What the fuck are you getting excited about? I seen a cat go live the other day. It was like, yo, look at my Louis Vuitton belt. Look at my polo shirt. And I'm just like, is that the first one you've ever had or something? Like, what the fuck are you so excited about? Yeah, anybody run down on me, you know what I'm saying? You know I got the strap on me. And I'm looking at this dude like, who are you talking to? What the fuck are you doing? Where you at? What message are we trying to send our kids, man? You know what I'm saying? What are we promoting? You know what I'm saying? It's like this. We're in a predicament where it's almost like, to be a voice of the black community, you got to have a criminal record. You know what I'm saying? You have had to go through something heinous for someone to say, oh yeah, okay, they real. They keeping it 100. Facts. We promote the worst of our communities. I see people all on social media, and it's almost like they're playing the seesaw game with the next generation by promoting, you know, 1 minute they trying to promote, you know, peaceful talk. The next minute they promoting gun violence. Another minute they saying, hey, we need to help the youth. And the next minute, you know what I'm saying, they talking about what they'll do to the youth if anybody crossed them. Like, it's just so many delusional ass people out there with these lame ass convictions about what they're trying to do. My thing about it is, we're the people that want to motherfucking live a good life, a healthy, strong, productive, positive life. Where are they at? Like, can I have a conversation with them one time? Because it's like I'm giving tough love to people that don't realize what the fuck they should be really doing. If my family members die and they're living a certain lifestyle, they're advocating on a daily basis a certain lifestyle. I got 90 goddamn chains on, right? I'm in a brand new shiny something. You know what I'm saying? I'm blowing trees. Motherfuckers be acting like they living their best life. And the next thing you know, dead as fuck. Dead as fuck. And if that doesn't send a message like, okay, well, is this the lifestyle I really want to be advocating for? Is this the shit that I really want to be living? Because here's what happens. None of that shit you wearing, none of that shit you doing, none of that shit goes with you. And 9 times out of 10, it don't go to your family. So what happens is, a lot of these dudes, I want to ask you guys something. These people that's dying like this, right? I wonder, do their family got life insurance? No, seriously. I wonder, once they transition on, I wonder what happens with their families. Because it has to be more than, I'm just going to pour out some liquor. It has to be more than just putting your name on a face on a shirt. It has to be more than that, right? That's the difference between white America and black America. We do these things as if we're lifting these people up so high and mighty and we're really praising them. It's like, dude, no, fuck that. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You need to get upset. You need to get fucking mad. I am more than a fucking R.I.P shirt. I'm more than a blunt. I'm more than a goddamn pouring out liquor. I'm more than a turn up. I'm more than a couple tears. God damn it. Put me in a position where I don't have to motherfucking carry a gun. Put me in a position where I ain't got to look over my goddamn shoulder and I ain't got to motherfucking always talk about how I'm going to kill somebody, how I'm rolling with this set, how I'm a part of this group. Like, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And then when you die by the sword, why ain't nobody saying, man, let's stop this bullshit. Let's stop this fuck shit. I'm going to advocate for something, and then when something happens to me in the process of advocating for it, I don't fucking send a message. Nobody has the conversation, the tough conversation to say, maybe this ain't the right fucking way, black man. Maybe I should stop worrying about this bullshit, this fuckery and foolery, and actually do something that's going to be productive for the next generation. Everybody thinks it's so cool. This gangster rapper gets with this gangster rapper and they do a song together and I'm going to play. Oh, I'm really feeling this shit. I'm really feeling this shit. And then when they die, it's like everybody like, oh my God. But it's just like they're telling you, bro, I'm living an unhealthy life. And for some reason, nobody's in a position to say, hey, come over here. Chill out. Chill out. Nobody's in a position to say this. Hey, listen. Nah, don't follow me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're sending what message to people? When a white man kills a black person, we in an uproar. Huh? Black lives matter. Black lives matter. We get to Donald Trump, we ask him, is he a racist or not? Oh, hell nah. We in an outrage. A black man kills another black man. No Tamika Mallory's. No My Sons. No Black Lives Matter. No Al Sharpton. No Jesse Jackson. Nobody speaking out saying why. Why the fuck are we doing this? Fuck all that gang shit. Fuck all that advocating. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I got a fucking night. I got a street sweeper. I got a Uzi. I got a tech. I got, like, man, sit down somewhere. You don't have the only fucking gun. And that is obvious. Pop Smoke, gone. Nipsey Hussle, gone. King Von, gone. Moultrie, gone. So it clearly shows that they did not have the only fucking gun. They smoked the best bud. They had the biggest houses, right? They had the most chains. They had all this money, all this clout. And it still didn't save them. So shouldn't the message, shouldn't the conversation be different right now? Shouldn't Black Lives Matter right now? Shouldn't somebody say, hey, OG, go talk to him. Let's stop this nonsense right now. Because white America don't give a fuck about you. They sitting back and they laughing. Huh? It's expected. Yep. Okay, another one gone. You know what the election just showed us? 70 people thought that America, 70 million people thought that America should be reset with Biden. Right? That equality and conformity and moving forward on a positive note. Over 70 million people. But you know, for Biden, for the Democrats. But for the Republicans, it was over 70 million people who thought, nah, we need to make America great again. So whereas you might have 70 million people saying, oh, poor black life. You got 70 million more people over there saying, this motherfucker got what he deserved. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Let's keep going. That's none of our business. That's black business. That's what they do. It's expected. And no one's going to be brave enough to talk to the black community and say, stop the bullshit. Stop it right now. Sit your ass down. We losing black people in great numbers. And the fact of the matter is, we go ham every time we hear a white person that done something to a black person. It feel good. We beat on our chest. We break shit. We might burn some shit. Right? We might whoop a motherfucking ass. We might shoot up some shit. But when a black man dies, it's like, I'm not going to say anything. When a black person dies by another black person, I don't see it. I don't see it. Nope. Why? We about to play some music. We about to smoke some trees. We about to party. That's what our lives equate to, a motherfucking turn up. The next fucking turn up. That's when a black person dies, that's what our life equates to, the next turn up and all of the fucking attributes that go with that bullshit. That's what your life worth. A party. A song. A t-shirt. A blunt. Some liquor being pulled out. Bro, that's what black lives are worth. That's what black lives are worth. And you're not upset about that. You don't see why other people of other nationalities and races look at black people like, y'all don't, some of y'all don't respect yourself. But you want me to respect you? You want me to sit down and you want me to hold you a value when the only thing you value, mostly, some people, is a lot of material shit. You'll watch your friend, your homeboy, your homegirl die violently. And it still won't deter you from saying, you know what, maybe I should do a little bit more less partying. Maybe I should fucking stop smoking so much weed. Maybe I should motherfucking stop drinking so much. Maybe I should stop having all of these kids. Maybe I should motherfucking get out of this motherfucking poverty-stricken goddamn community. Maybe I should do better. Maybe this should encourage me to do better. But it don't. For some reason, it encourages motherfucker to press the gas. Never check for the brakes. Oh, somebody just died. Turn up. Somebody just got shot. Turn up. The fuck is the party about? The fuck is the celebration about? I'm concerned about Black America. I'm concerned about Black people in general as a whole. Like I don't know what it's going to take to tell people like, dude, we need to have a conversation that's going to promote some real solutions. Because the people that we're putting in place to be role models, it's just like, huh? What? You got people like T.I. I'm a role model. For who? 1 minute you try to use all expeditiously. You try to use all these words, and the next minute you beefing with somebody over some bum shit. How you got all of this money and you beefing? You got NBA YoungBoy. Like you got all of this money, but you're running around acting as if you're still motherfucking on the block. Bro, chill. What you mad about? What the fuck is the fuss about? It is some people out there, and they really living a hard life. You know, a hard lifestyle where you do have to carry a gun. You do have to motherfucking keep your head on a swivel. You do got to make sure your door is locked. You do got to motherfucking call to make sure that your kids got home safely from school. There are people out there really struggling, and I understand when you hear something that you think that relates to your story and relates to your narrative in reference to how you coming up in the environment that you in, you can't help but being pulled into that situation and listen to that beat. You know what I'm saying? Listen to that voice. It's harmonious. It takes you to another level. It just puts you in the zone, and I get it. But at what point in time do we say, man, we got to listen to better shit? We got to do something that's really going to elevate our mind. We got to do something that's really going to push the narrative forward and put points on the board and say, Black people do better. I'm tired of hearing about people dying, man. I'm tired of hearing about it. You know, I'm tired of hearing Black men are dying, and it's just like you still have people that still bashing Black men. You have Black men that don't know their worth. You have Black men that's trying to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's just not enough for them. It's a handful. And God forbid if they get recognized for doing the right thing, because you have all of these other things that overshadow the good people. I have people saying, hey, man, black people only promote the worst. Think about that, bro. What you gonna play at the funeral? How I used to drive by people's houses and shoot it up, and I don't give a fuck who was outside. Your kids could get popped. You know, your mama could get raped. Like, dude, like, what the fuck are what we advocating for? It's always a tragedy when someone passes away, because there's definitely a loss. There's a life that's cut short. But my whole thing about it is, it's like, dude, at what point in time do you say, man, hey, this lifestyle, first of all, it's not even if it's for the strong or the weak, because it's almost, you choose your lifestyle. You choose how you're going to be. I know plenty of people that was in gangs. It's like, yo, that's not for me. That's not what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? That was in jail. Hey, that's not for me. That's not what I'm trying to do. That was on drugs. That was, you know, alcoholics. That was goddamn, you know what I'm saying, into all types of shit. Hey, that's not for me. But it's just some people, it's like they grab a hold to this lifestyle and they won't let go. They won't let go. It's like they get dragged around, kicking and screaming. You had Meg Thee Stallion get motherfucking shot. You was a hot girl. You was doing hot girl shit. And the minute you get shot, the first thing you scream, black women ain't protected. If I go to a party and I'm using drugs and I'm drinking and I'm motherfucking, you know, fucking around with a gun and I'm fucking around with another dude, like, it's like, what are you expecting to happen? That's what I'm not understanding. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine a woman going in, two women going into a house full of dudes, and they drinking, and they goddamn, it's drugs, it's music. Like, why would you even, like, listen, you got an opportunity right now to make a sound decision. Would you even go in the house? Would you even go in the fucking house? You see what I'm saying? And then here's the thing. Well, I'm a hot girl and my WAP and and I'm going to go in the house and something fucking happens. My thing about it is us, we going to say, oh, hell no, who did something to you, right? Hell no, who touched you? Who said this? Who did it? But who's going to fucking ask, why the fuck did you even go in there? Why the fuck did you even put yourself in that predicament? Same thing for fellas. It's like, man, oh, I'm going to go across town over here where I know people don't like me. I'm going to go over there anyway. It's like, oh, hell no. Who shot at you? Who said this? Who said? And nobody asks the question, well, why the fuck did you go over there anyway? We never ask, why the fuck is these things happening anyway? Why are you doing this anyway? Why are you saying this anyway? We always want to get to the end result of who's doing something to my cousin, who's doing something to my sister, who's doing something to my brother, to my mom, to my uncle, to my friends, who doing something, and never ask, what the fuck are they doing? What the fuck are they saying? But we trying to be the knight in shining armor. We're so passionate and loyal to the wrong shit. We're passionate and loyal to negativity. A motherfucker jump in harm's way and not know motherfucking that the person you jumping in front of to defend is the one that's the fucking blame. Is the one that kept the bullshit going. The one that amplified the bullshit. And now you sitting somewhere goddamn serving life. Because you thought you was a rider. Huh? You thought you was a motherfucking G. That was your dog. That was your bae. We be proving nothing. We be proving nothing. Nothing. You go to jail, man, I'm going to tell you like this, man. There are very few people that go to jail and during the extended stay have people on the outside that care about them to come visit, to give them commissary. It's very few people that's going to continue to advocate, continue to support you when you go to jail. It's very few people that get that. A lot of people are under this impression that they are so loved on the streets. They really about that life. Gang, gang, gang. Sit your punk ass down. Sit your, man, I see gang, gang, gang. I see dudes gang, like, bro. There are a lot of Tekashi 6ix9ines out there. There are a lot of Tekashi 6ix9ines out there. I'm telling you, half of these people always advocating for the worst types of violence. You know what I'm saying? You be thinking, oh man, they hard. They oh shit. All they do is wear hoodies and Timbs and they look hard, right? They look like they'll do something. Never had a gun pulled on them. Never been in a knife fight. Never been locked up. Never really been in a scuffle one-on-one. Soft. Bread pudding soft. But always doing the most fattest shit. Gang, gang, gang. Throwing up signs. Smoking weed. Drinking. They the hardest thing ever. Man, we be promoting lifestyles that be so crazy. We be trying to advocate that shit. Got our kids, goddamn 3, 4, 5, and 6, singing the most, WAP. You know what I'm saying? We sitting in the car, smoking weed in front of them. We just think we so cool. Like, that shit's so cool. You know what I'm saying? Little girls twerking and shit. Moms, yeah, hey. I mean, it's like, man, that shit is ridiculous. Then you wondering why when you go to motherfucking interviews and they motherfucking say, oh yeah, okay, all right, we'll give you a call back. And the first thing they do, HR go to your motherfucking social media page and they got you got your little daughter over here twerking while you and your girls, hey! You know what I'm saying? Got the dudes blowing trees, passing it to their sons. Like, man, I'm telling you, our community is so fucking corrupted. Our communities is so corrupted, and this is like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh yeah, police reform. Man, listen, the police ain't the biggest problem in the black community. I mean, I'm just being real. The police ain't the biggest problem in the black community. And what's so funny about it is, if we had videos go viral of people talking about how do we make the black community better and provide solutions. Well, let's talk about solutions. First of all, fathers need to be connected to the homes. I'm not saying that, hey, listen, if you ain't with her and she don't want to be with you, etc., but you need to find a way to be connected. But here's the thing, the way society is set up, it doesn't advocate for black men to be in a home. It doesn't advocate for families, black families, to be together. Then you have, people that live in these urban communities with the school system. The school system is teaching you how to be a yes man, a yes girl. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, 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 sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Like, it's not teaching you how to think for yourself. It's not teaching you how to be an entrepreneur and open up your own business. So it's like where it is the parent's job to say, okay, I'm going to teach you about life. They're going to give you arithmetic. They're going to give you reading. They're going to give you a little history or whatever. But I'm going to teach you and prepare you for life. And a lot of you all think that, okay, well, I'm going to remove the father out the equation. Well, if you remove the father out the equation because he don't want to be with you, you know what I'm saying? He got another girl or another wife or vice versa. Sometimes it's the man who got the kid and the girl off doing X, Y, and Z. But if you remove the other parent out of the child's life, guess what you're saying to the world, to that child? That I have enough education and experience, enough money, enough time, enough energy, enough effort. I'm going to do all. And when you do all and you decide to do that shit, shut the fuck up and stop begging the government for support. Again, white America sits back and they laugh at our communities. They laugh. I'm only doing child support because really it's not about the kid, because he ain't do nothing to the kid or she ain't do nothing to the kid. It's just the fact that they didn't want to be with me and I don't know how to take it, so I'm going to drag you through child support court. Let's be real. Our community is crazy. Crazy. You have people getting out of jail, you know what I'm saying, or people that's around friends of the family molesting goddamn children. You still let them come around. You still let them be around your kids. What the fuck is going on, man? And somebody probably would say, and I don't really give a fuck, they can shut the fuck up too. But the fact of the matter, somebody would have said, oh, this just doesn't happen in the black community. Shut the fuck up. That's what the conversation is about. It's about the black community and how we look at shit. How we advocate for the wrong shit. How we protect the wrong shit. How we loyal to the wrong shit. Mass incarceration. Systematic racism. Poverty-stricken communities. Fathers, black families not being together. Huh? Police brutality. We can line this shit up. Racism. We can line this shit up for days. But the first thing that we need to line up, are we ready for motherfucking change? We as black people, are we ready for change? Are we advocating for change? And if not, then we're going to repeat the cycle. We're going to continue to show the next generation it's cool to motherfucking live this lifestyle. Well, if you talking about motherfucking your tech, how your tech spit, how you'll lay a whole fucking block down, nobody better not ever mess with you. You that hard. I'm going to go get a teardrop. I got tattoos. I got chains. I'm this, I'm that. Look at me. Look at me. Pow! Pow! Now what? Now what? All that living your best life in the worst conditions. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mario J. This is Tough Love. Until next time, adult up.